Is rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off at the plate, Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Kevin Newman. First pitch on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitting .437. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A bouncer to the left side. Baez has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jameson Taillon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Baez.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he puts it on the ground to second. Newman brings it in. There's one on the first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Moran shading to his right, and that retires the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. Contest.
Bell.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Set to get his day started, Kevin Kramer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a huge mistake here, because once the ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score. That's a frustrating way to give up a run.
Jacob Stallings is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, Noah Fielder.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Taillon has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes. Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Stallings moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Digging in, Jameson Taillon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jameson Taillon.
First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
One and 2 now. Pitch on the way. That's popped up. Caratini is there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Newman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hard hit ball to second. Newman's got it to second for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bell, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Striding in, Colin Moran. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Stallings, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top 2-1. So here's Albert Almora next.
The center fielder.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Soft liner towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So in now for Chicago, Victor Caratini, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
set and the pitch. Popped him up. Stallings waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Anthony Rizzo popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Wilson Contreras will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. In his career, Contreras carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran. He doubled his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Up the middle, and oh, he's able to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 2-1. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is right there. One pitch, one away.
Now
striding into the box, Albert Almora. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Bell is under it. 2 down.
Now back.
Standing in, Victor Caratini, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Newman brings it in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Stepping up now, Jacob Stallings. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And that was a no-doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Eric Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lays off 1-0. The Cubbies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Kevin Newman.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too low, 1-0. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Richard Rodriguez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Richard Rodriguez.
David Bodie is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Baez stands at first with one out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. To first. Bell brings it in. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. Bell picks it up. One there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
Now
you can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. 1-1 the count now. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. I think he's caught on to...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Hayward at the track. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw nothing.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs, and Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Keone Kela comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 35, Keone Kela. Now playing right field and batting 9.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. from the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Albert Almora, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a big moment here, and standing in, Victor Caratini, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hits this one hard the other way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Pittsburgh came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Richard Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-2. The Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-7. The Milwaukee Brewers finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Washington Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. The New York Mets brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. Zach Wheeler took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 1-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. Cole Hamels finished the complete game in his win as Atlanta got past the Padres 6-1. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they destroyed the Rays 8-2. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. In other news from Baltimore, relief pitcher Richard Bleier will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a flexor strain in his arm. The Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. Also from Cleveland, starting pitcher Shane Bieber will be out of action for the next couple of days. They say he's dealing with shoulder inflammation. The Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dismantled the A's 14-0. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. It was their 7th straight victory. Corey Kluber pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 6-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.